Hey, hey, everybody. Hey, hey, we are live. We are live. Krystale is going to be joining us soon. We have a guest coming, but I am Sarah Kaya Morton. I am the CEO and co-founder of LOCKGREEN, and you are joining us for the first of our live interview series called What's in Your Stash Box, where we're going to be talking to cannabis advocates, influencers, and businesses about their story. How did they get into the cannabis industry? What they have going on now, and what's in their stash box. We're going to be talking to folks from across the country that I really think that my community will enjoy learning more about. Okay, so we're going to be talking about backstories and all that stuff that I just mentioned, but we're also going to be talking about things that we can learn. Each guest is going to drop a gem, as I say. We're going to drop a gem of what they've learned in the process of being in the cannabis industry, as well as what we can take away from it. What can we learn from what they've learned? So look for that, and also look for at the end of our interview that we have in each interview series, we're going to talk about what's in that guest stash box. So I can see how folks across the country are using our stash boxes, but also it'll be a cool way to see about different products that folks are using everywhere, because we can all learn from each other. These interviews are going to be less than 30 minutes, not going to take up too much of your time, but it's going to be some great edutainment, education and entertainment combined. I love hearing people's stories, and I hope you will too. Okay, so we are going to bring in our guest, Krystale Ortiz. Let's see, let me get her in here. Invite. Krystale, you should have gotten the invitation.
Got it.
All right. Hey, hey.
My camera facing the wrong way. Hold on.
Oh, let me turn my sound off
There we go.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, so we are broadcasting live on Instagram, but we're also live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So this is the first of our interview series, everyone. So bear with me through maybe some technical difficulties. We're going to make this happen. We're going to have fun. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm going to have fun. And Krystale is as well. Okay. So Krystale, let me read her bio. 1 second, who we're talking to. Krystale Ortiz is a multi-talented makeup artist, co-founder, and creative director of Hi Curious, a leading content marketplace for the cannabis industry. She is, okay, a leading content marketplace for the cannabis industry and a content creator herself. She is also a dedicated mom and cannabis advocate, working to break down stigmas and educate people about the many benefits of cannabis. Welcome, Krystale. Welcome.
Welcome so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you for being here. I know this is this is the middle of the evening when people are making dinner, eating dinner, spending time with kids. So I thank you for being here, and I thank you everyone who's on our live for being with us. Let's just jump into it. So as my husband and I travel the country in the cannabis industry since we've had this business, we meet so many people that have so many interesting stories about how they ended up getting into the cannabis industry. We have our interesting stories, and we love hearing about others. So, tell me your backstory. What brought you to being into the cannabis industry?
Well, I guess probably like health-wise is what brought me in, because I have like leg spasms that I can't explain, but I have them. And I've seen doctors for it. I've got x-rays, I've got MRIs, and they can't find me. All they do is give me prescription medicine, and it doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. The pain will be so bad that like I can't walk, or I'll wake up, I can't sleep well. I would recreationally smoke a little bit after I had my daughter, maybe a year or so. And I started to realize that my leg pain had not happened as often as it used to prior to. And I was like, this is interesting. And then I started kind of like researching and looking up like the benefits. And I was like, you know what? Weed is great. Like, what was all the puff about, you know, like there was just so much great education that I was finding and learning about the plant. So I decided I wanted to get my medical card and find out for myself like what medical weed could do for me and be able to experiment and be able to talk open about it. I was being inspired by people on social media who were moms themselves and speaking out about it. And I was like, I could do that. And so I wanted to incorporate my makeup. And then that's kind of like what brought me into that. And then I decided I'm incorporating my makeup and my cannabis use and do what I can to educate and spread out information that I learned. I want to share it with others and help break the stigmas because that's a big thing and it's really hard.
It is.
It feels like it's just going to be there forever. But we got to keep, you know, standing up for the plan and destigmatize it.
Absolutely. So you said bringing in your makeup.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, I like, you know, you had that medical reason, which was your reason of jumping into the industry and realizing that it helped you. And you didn't even realize that it helped you at first when you first started. You didn't even realize it. So that was a learning experience right there in itself. But then your makeup, you've been doing that for a while. So tell us a little bit more about your background in doing makeup. Do you do it recreationally now, professionally? You know, tell us more about that.
Yeah. Well, I do have my cosmetology license. I got that way back, oh my God, a long time ago. I got it back. I used to live in Hawaii, so that's where I got my cosmetology license, and that's where I got I improved my makeup skills over the time. And so I have done fashion shows, I have done photo shoots, I have done weddings, I've done special events, military balls. So yeah, I've had quite a bit of experience. And so I would do freelance, but when I moved from Hawaii, and had my baby, I kind of just put that on the back burner, you know, kind of mom life took over.
Oh yeah.
But I still wanted to glam up, and like I used to make YouTube videos, but I stopped. And I was like, I'm gonna try it again, and I'm gonna try making makeup videos. So I started doing it again and incorporating it on Instagram, and then I started getting back into it, doing my makeup.
Gotcha. So did it come naturally to integrate makeup and cannabis normalization? Or did it pop in your head one day and say, I can combine these two?
I feel like it popped in my head. I didn't see anyone at the time like really doing makeup and using cannabis. It was mostly just people just sitting and smoking or doing tricks. I didn't see anyone combining the two. So I was like, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, I love it because that's like your own personal niche that you've created, you know, your skills.
I started doing transitions before they were popular now.
There you go. You're an OG. You're OG in the game. I love it. I love it. Okay, so that's really cool. Cannabis and makeup. So how long have you been talking about cannabis in your content creation?
Probably been about like 3 years now.
Okay, 3 years. There you go. And so through you speaking about cannabis, and really making the effort to normalize it for mothers and just people in general, you came across High Curious. So tell us more about what High Curious is and how did you get involved in that company? So I think it's such a cool idea.
Yeah, I got involved in High Curious back like right before COVID started. It's actually when I met my business partner and the founder, Lauren. She was on Instagram using weed. And I happened to watch her and thought she was interesting. I was like, what is she doing? So I would watch her. Like, who is this lady just smoking live? I'm going to watch her. So I did. And then she was talking about how curious was her business that she started back in 2019. And she wanted to find a community of people of support. So that's how it started. And then I just kind of I liked the idea and I believed in what she was doing. So I just hung around and was there to support, and then eventually started working with her, you know. So and then now, so we are trying to be, or we are the content creation platform for the cannabis industry. So our goal is to bring brands and cannabis creators together. So when brands need content creation, they can search a list of creators Like if they need a video edited, or if they need product packaging, or if they need someone to promote their product in a fun video, if they need education about their product. So we want to be, if you think about like the Fiverr for cannabis industry.
Oh, I love
so we you know, we need all kinds of creators. We have photographers, we have product designers, like I said, we have beauty, we have coaches, we have email, like marketing, all kinds of creators.
Yeah.
And so we want to bring that together so brands can come shop and find a creator that is within their budget.
Yeah, I love it. You know, I saw High Curious somewhere on Instagram. Who knows? You know, so many things coming back and forth through scrolling, and that's how I started. That's how I met you. That's how I met Lauren, the founder, is because I said, you know, as a cannabis brand, I'm an ancillary company, so I don't touch the plant. You know, LOCKGREEN stash boxes, smell-proof stash boxes that have that built-in combination lock. We're trying to give people peace of mind as they store and travel the cannabis. But I kept running into issues with advertising. Even finding influencers that targeted who I was trying to target. So when I saw something about High Curious, I said, and I reached out, and you all actually several months ago helped me launch my ambassador program, or affiliate program, as some people call it. So, you know, I just thought it was so great working with you, and such a great idea of the company. You know, you did such a good job. I said, you know, let's let Krystale be my first guest, because the world needs to know about this existing. I didn't know it existed until I stumbled across it. So, and I know the company has grown since then. Every month I see new things happening. That's awesome. And as a cannabis company, ancillary company especially, we need those connections to influencers. We need people who can write blogs that actually know the industry, that know products. We need folks that actually know the limitations that we have in the industry. So I appreciate the company High Curious and the work that you do because of that. I think that's so important.
Thank you.
So important. So important. Yes. So let's see. So, you know, you told us how you got into the industry, told us about High Curious. Now, you know, I just talked a little bit about the state of the industry. Okay. So I can't advertise. There's some things, you know, we're limited as companies, but there's always this back and forth. Okay. So cannabis is legal in many states on different levels, but illegal federally. Cannabis content creators are scared to say certain things or show certain things because Instagram may zap them, or Facebook, you know, all these limits there. There's still a stigma on using cannabis, especially with motherhood or professionals. And that's something that both you and I are trying to break. Lauren, the founder of High Curious, she and I connected because she came from corporate America. I came from corporate America. So, you know, there's many of us, all different types of us talking in this industry and really working to break the stigma. But considering all those things, all those good and bad push and pulls, what are you hoping to personally do to impact the industry?
I want to be able to keep pushing boundaries and helping people with that stigma and educate where I can. You know, whatever I learn, I always want to share, and I want people to be able to be themselves and not be scared to speak on the plant. I mean, I know there's people with jobs with, maybe there might be a reason why you can't speak on that, and that's unfortunate, you know, and that's sad that we have to be in that world, you know, and there's, of course, tons of people locked up for cannabis that shouldn't be locked up, and there's just so many injustices out there. So we need to educate, and I want people to help be a part of that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and we do recognize you all who work for the federal government, who may want to consume or experiment but cannot do it. So, yes, I do understand that. Yes. So I think you're doing a good job working towards that. It just takes people speaking out, which is what you're doing. And that's awesome. So in every one of these, I want the guest, you are our first guest, to drop a gem. And there's so much that we learn in this industry. And LOCKGREEN is all about education. You know, we're all about educating people on the laws, on hot cannabis topics, helping entrepreneurs who want to get in the industry learn more. So when we're talking about a gem, drop your gem, please. What have you learned throughout this process of being in the cannabis industry that you can share that hopefully we can learn from as well?
Don't be afraid to be yourself. Go out there, learn, go research, go learn what's happening in your states, go find out what's happening in your industry around you. If you can be a part of events, go try it out. Go look it up and see what's happening in your city, in your county. But just take it slow, take a dip your toe in there, but don't be afraid to speak up, because there are people who are here to support you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you mentioned, don't be afraid to be yourself. I think you are a great example of that, integrating your love for makeup and cannabis into that together. Have you gotten people that connect to you and reach out because of those two things? And what are they saying?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I just get people who ask me about makeup and then ask me like for advice about what kind of cannabis to use, or where they can buy a certain product, what kind of makeup they can use. So I definitely get people all the time like reaching out to ask me questions. and especially about cannabis. I'm like, to me.
You know, I should have reached out to you. I just went to Sephora and bought all this makeup that I don't even know about. Like, I don't even know how to do makeup. I fake until I make it. I should have just texted you.
You gotta try. You gotta start somewhere.
Oh my gosh, yes. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. You know. But anyways, yeah. So thank you for that, Jim. Thank you for that, Jim. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna end this interview with what's in your stash box. But before we do that, please tell people how to connect with you.
To connect with me, you can follow me on my Instagram, which is ms_, my name spelled Krystale.
Yes.
I'm also on LinkedIn. If you want to email at me at HiCurious, it's Krystal@hi-curious.com. Yeah, and I'm also on TikTok now. I'm like dipping my toe into TikTok. Okay. It's a little dangerous slope, but I'm in there.
Yeah.
Same name, Miss_Krystale.
Yes, I'm scared of that so far. And also tell us what services you provide, because there may be somebody watching live or on the replay that may want to take advantage of your services.
Oh yeah, I provide content making services. So if your product you want me to promote, you would like to have featured in a reel or one of my makeup videos, I also can help with your social media content, with managing affiliate programs. I can do video editing. I can help manage your social media. If you're looking for some help, I'm here to help you where I can. I help make content from there.
Awesome. And those of you who aren't following her, please go ahead and follow her. It's relatable content. It's funny. It's silly sometimes, but it's just, it's educational. And she is one of our LOCKGREEN ambassadors as well, and helping to lead that charge. So, go follow her for sure. And if you are one of Krystale's followers and aren't following us, please follow us at LOCKGREEN Products. And if you follow us and go to the link in our bio, you can join our LOCKGREEN VIP, which will connect you on our email list. You hear about our sales, new product drops, which are coming soon, you guys. As well as current news, what's going on with the industry. We all want to know what's happening, but it pretty much filters through all of the news. Is a lot, filters through. So definitely join our LOCKGREEN VIP and connect with us that way as well. So it's the good part. Krystale, please let us know what is in your stash box.
You mean this thing right here?
That thing. Oh my God, it's smell proof. Oh my God, it has a built-in combination lock. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Just
put in my code right here, so I can unlock it.
Yes, don't show us.
Hold on, let me just.
It's a built-in combination lock. You can set your own code. You can reset it if you need to. Make sure nobody knows, okay? And don't forget it.
Oh my God.
That's in my
Forget it.
instructions on the card. Do not forget it. Do not forget it. Okay?
Oh my God. Don't want to find out. Just don't forget it. Write it down. Remember
That's
it.
right.
All
That's
right.
right.
I'm going to open her up because this. I have a bunch of stuff in here. Let me see how I can do this.
Yes.
Oh,
Anything cool? Anything
I,
cool that that
yeah,
you've
I
added recently that you want to share?
so I have my handy dandy turp pin. I actually have two of them. I
What
have
is
a
it? Say
large
it
one
again. Oh,
and a
terpenes,
small
yes.
one. Turp pins, yeah. Just for like doing dabs on the
Yep.
go. These are my favorite to use when I need to do some dabs. I do have a code for anyone out there who wants to buy a terp pin. They're from Boundless Tech. You can use my name, Krystale, Krystale, and that'll save you a discount on the small ones. You get 20% off. Yeah. Of course. Oh, on the bottom. Let me show you the bottom. Whoop, on the bottom, there's so much space. So I have a lot. I'm stocked. So I've got some edibles. I've got some society's plant. I have CBD flower. Got some Mama Jane's. Cute little mushroom vibe,
Oh,
It's super cute.
yes, that is super cute. That is super cute. And I love Mama Jane's as well. That's the clean your glass pieces.
Best glass cleaner out there. You can use code HighCurious and get a discount there.
Yep. And they're woman-owned business.
Woman-owned business, small business. Yeah. Let's see what else I have in here.
Yep.
I don't really roll, but I have some papers just in case.
Yeah.
I have no code for Blazing Susan, but they're pretty.
I don't roll either. I don't even know how to roll. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I can do it, but
yeah, like I could kind of get it, but
yeah, you can make it work, but if it's like a contest, no.
I'll watch.
Yeah,
I'll observe and cheer you on.
I know exactly. No, I feel you, but I love how you just have it in there just in case.
Someone might need it, and I got you here. You do the rolling.
That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah. And then I have the last thing of like a Tribe Tokes. I have my CBD vape pen. They are also a women-owned company.
There you go.
You can use my name again. It's like a.
I love it.
What?
I love it. Looks like my car key.
It does. It looks just like your little car keys. No one will ever know what it is.
Discretion. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. So
super
important.
Fun.
So important.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are different levels.
Yeah.
It had like a cannabis leaf on it for Virginia. It was a celebration of Virginia being the first state in the South to legalize.
Right.
And that was great, but everybody didn't want that on it because of discretion or and that's okay. So if it, I love the products that can double as something else.
Right.
Or you just can't tell what it is until it's used. So I love that little pop.
Yeah, it's like a little surprise until you open it up.
A little surprise, exactly. Same thing with Stash Box. Like, you don't have to know what's in it, especially our OG ones that are all black, like yours. You have to know what's in it, So
yeah,
you can be as discreet as you want.
Yeah,
as discreet as Yes. Well, thank you, Krystale, for your time. Before we go, you can save. It's like a built-in sale, you guys. If you go through Krystale and use her code, please share your code again for 10%
LG
off.
Krystale, so LGKRYSTALE.
Yeah, so if you use that code, you get 10% off of your LOCKGREEN purchase. Like I said, it's like a built-in sale for our first What's in Your Stash Box live interview series. So I thank you so much for your time. I thank you so much for dropping your gems. I thank you so much for sharing what's in your stash box. And you guys keep watching us. We're going to announce the next one soon. Follow Krystale on Instagram. Follow LOCKGREEN on Instagram. Hey, Melanated Smoke. Go LOCKGREEN team. Thank you. You guys, I have not been looking at any comments if they're hot because this is my first episode. Please give me grace. It's gonna be
We're
great.
just going. We're just
Yeah,
going. We're on a roll.
we're just going. The next ones I'm gonna be like, ooh, 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 responding to everybody. But anyways, thank you all for joining. And everyone have a great night. Thank you, Krystal. Cheers.
Bye.
Peace.